Hi there, this is Jane. I'm telling you a story about my study. Let's check it out. One of my friends asked me, "Are you anxious about your marriage or relationship?" I was saying, "No, I'm anxious about my study." I have 5 courses and 4 of them are all coding programs, like SQL, R, Python, and web programming. Let's start with SQL. If we say Oracle is one of the ancient civilizations, then I must say SQL is one of the modern civilizations. Because the core of SQL is to use different signifiers to fetch data from relational schemas. For example, I have 3 relational schemas like sailors, boats, and reserves. They all contain different records in them. If I want to know a sailor's name, I have to go to sailor's table. If I want to know a boat's ID, I have to go to boat's table. And the reserves table is a bridging link between sailors and boats. For example, if I want to find the sailor's IDs of sailors who have reserved a red and a white boat, then I need all those 3 tables. You may have a question, why didn't we put all the contents in one giant table? The truth is, it's not flexible to fetch data, and it's not safe to store and update, delete, add new records in this data. That's why we break a giant table into several relational minor tables and try to use SQL syntax to fetch data you want. In our group project, we are required to build a system to fetch data and to print a news tablet to show all the data we want. Frankly, it's the hardest project in all of our 4 group projects. I had different methods to finish it with my group leader. Although we chose his method, I just want to prove that whether my methods can work or not, so I stayed up for 2 nights to build a demo. I felt so proud of myself that I did it by myself. The whole process is super hard because all we've learned is very limited. The truth is, so many difficulties, so many problems I don't know how to tackle in every step when I try to build the demo. Sometimes I'm a little bit stubborn to prove something, as in this case. I think it's just like a challenge for me. A challenge is a great chance for me to grow, to improve my ability to hone my skills. I really want to know what I've learned during the whole semester, and with those knowledges or skills, what sort of problems I can solve. And if those problems are too hard, what else I can do to push the progress. Let's move on to part 2. It's about web programming. Have you ever heard about HTML, CSS, JavaScript? I think most people have heard about it. But there's a huge gap between heard about and know how to do it. For me, I've spent a lot of time to understand the logic, the system behind the web, like different protocols like cloud service. I don't want to spoil your appetite, but for me, I feel that most things we are required to do are never learned in courses. I mean, almost in every discipline, and self-learning takes a large preparation in postgraduate study. Of course, thanks to our web programming teacher, he has reviewed the contents for all of us, so we have a pretty clear logic about the discipline. Now let's move on to the 3rd part. This is my favorite discipline. It's machine learning. Machine learning is a very hot topic in recent years, I think, maybe with the rise of AI. Like what I've mentioned before, you have to learn more by yourself. And YouTube is a really great platform to search for different videos to learn. For me, I think test is a part of learning process, and with this process, I can put myself just to dig into my potential and to tag into my ability more. The last course I want to share is communication theories, and this is the only discipline that makes me feel like I am a student in journalism and communication department. Apart from brain maps, I also watched some interview videos about the founders of those communication theories, and which helped me a lot to understand. This interview video is about Agenda Setting's founder. For me, I think one of the most attractive features of communication is it's a combination of psychology and sociology. When standing at the crossroad, you can use different theories to analyze problems in society.
In sum, I enjoyed semester 1 and I've become more capable. Hooray! And see you next time.